It's summer, and especially in New York City, it is hot. Over 98 degrees on some days, and that has had me sweating, where I needed a cool summer dish or a drink to help me get through the day. So today, we're looking back at my 5 favorite summer dishes that have helped me cool down this past season.
Hi, my name is Carmel, and I'm from the Philippines, specifically in Pampanga, which is the culinary capital of the country. The dish I'd like to share with you is called Iskrambol, or Iskrambol in English. Iskrambol is essentially a shaved ice dessert served with different toppings. The shaved ice contains condensed milk and banana essence. Traditionally, the ice is pink in color and is topped with powdered milk, mini marshmallows, and chocolate syrup. I like how the banana essence and condensed milk taste so perfect together, and I especially love it when I get surprise bursts of powdered milk in my bite or when the marshmallows get chewy too. This dish reminds me of hot summer breaks when I was in elementary school. My friends and I would play outside under the scorching heat of the sun, and when the Scramble vendor Kuya comes, I would immediately run inside our apartment to get money, then run back outside to chase after him because by then the Kuya vendor is meters away from me, which is silly now that I think about it because I could have just asked for him to wait for me. And I know what you were thinking earlier, Philippines and shaved ice, oh, it's halo-halo. But halo-halo is great and iconic, but the child in me loves Scramble more. It deserves its time to shine because it's a classic street food here in the Philippines, and for many of us Filipinos, it has become a part of our childhood. So you should definitely give it a try.
First of all, Carmel and I are wearing the same top. I was just really excited by that. I was like searching through my closet. I was like, I have the same top. Okay, also, this looks like the dream of like a 7-year-old. I love the marshmallows and the rainbow sprinkles. All right. Ooh. I spilled. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, this one is very much my jam. I kind of want a mini marshmallow with this. Oh. Because I had to like chew the marshmallow, I had to chew the ice. Ooh. It was like painful and then sweet and then yummy. I really like the flavor of this ice. I know a lot of people are probably like, where's the halo-halo? I made it once prior, I think actually last summer, so, looking for something new. And I'm gonna link the video here and in the description as well if you wanna see me make halo-halo and learn a little bit more about it. I've never had banana extract before, and I did not have high hopes for it. I thought like, banana flavor is never right. Just like grape flavor is never ripe. Right. Strawberry flavor, I do think does like a pretty good job mimicking strawberries, but like whenever I have a candy that's banana or grape flavor, I'm like, you missed the mark. This doesn't taste like a banana for sure, but it also doesn't, it tastes quite nice. And the condensed milk, oh. I like the fact that the ice was flavored and you didn't just like add the syrup to it because it makes the whole experience like really lovely. This is very soft ice. It feels like snow. It's not crunchy at all. It is fab. Reggie! Damn, he's in the shower. I'm actually filming on a weekend, so he wanted to try it, but maybe I'll just, you snooze, you lose. This one's bomb. I probably like could skip out on the chocolate sauce because it kind of overpowers the banana condensed milk flavor, but I do like the marshmallows and the sprinkles. This one, yummy.
Hi Beryl, my name is Masumi and I'm Japanese American living in Portland, Oregon. I was born in Paraguay and my family moved to the US when I was 3. And the dish I want to share with you is Ensalada de Cebolla, or onion salad. This is a common salad that's eaten in Paraguay with asado, or grilled meat. And it has very few ingredients and is mostly made up of onions. You can use any type of onion that's available to you.
I have so much footage of me like chopping onions, tomatoes, and this dish is pretty simple. I wonder if I could use old clips to make an entire episode. I probably have gigabytes of onion chopping, I swear.
My family likes to use yellow onions. The onions make up 80 to 90% of the salad, and the remaining 10 to 20% is made up of tomatoes and watercress.
Oh, why is it? Oh my God, I just got sprayed really intensely. Ice water for the onions.
Watercress grows abundantly in Paraguay, but if you can't find watercress in your area, you can skip it. You can even skip the tomatoes. The onion is really the star. And the dressing for the salad is my dad's recipe, which is oil, lemon, and soy sauce. The onion salad tastes crisp, refreshing, and bold, and it goes really well with grilled red meats like steaks, beef short ribs, and pork sausages.
Last time I cooked with watercress was for the Armenian stuffed herb breads, which was so good. But I learned that watercress is the most nutrient-dense vegetable on the planet. So the more you know. It smells nutrient-dense. This came off the watercress. I just want to know, does anybody else save all their vegetable rubber bands for future needs? Because I do, and they are always so helpful.
I like this dish because it reminds me of my Japanese Paraguayan heritage. My dad thinks the onion salad in Paraguay originated from the Germans who immigrated to South America after World War II. My grandparents were one of those immigrants who settled in Paraguay. Now there are many variations of the onion salad in Paraguay, and most use salt as part of the dressing. But the Japanese immigrants in Paraguay, like my grandparents, made soy sauce, and this was what was used instead of the salt in our onion salads.
This is actually a really good trick when you're cooking with raw onions to soak them, because I know for a fact that it removes bitterness. I learned that on this channel. I feel like I've learned a lot on this channel. A lot of really good tips, and this is definitely one of them.
I also like this dish because it usually wins over the raw onion skeptics. Whenever we had friends and guests over at my family's house for a Paraguayan barbecue, we'd introduce the onion salad to them. And at first, friends and guests are usually shocked that we eat a bowl of raw onions, but once they try it with the meat, they realize that the onions don't have that intense flavor and doesn't make them cry. Raw onions are awesome. The trick is in how you slice and prep the onions. So give Ensalada de Cebolla a try.
Masumi's right. A raw onion salad, it's bold. But I think with meat, this would be really good. I'm eating it on its own. My breath is about to get stanky. Oh, wait. This is good. This is a way you could eat a full onion. That dressing is so nice. The soy sauce with the onion and the lemon juice, this is bright and crunchy and crispy. This reminds me of the Sudanese peanut butter onion salad that I made in my first onion episode. And I know a lot of you made that because it was a really simple dish to recreate. You could do that with this one too. If you don't have watercress, arugula would be a good substitute. Or Masumi said you don't even actually need it. It's just for a little bit of brightness. This really reminds me of that cucumber guy when he's like, sometimes you need to eat a whole cucumber and here's how to do it.
Sometimes you need to eat an entire cucumber. Let me show you the best way to do it.
Here's how to eat a whole onion, seriously. I could go to town on this. I recommend it. It's easy. So try it, it's easy.
Hey Beryl, my name is Eirika. I live in Wisconsin in the United States. And the instant noodle technique I want to share with everyone today is cold dipping instant noodles. Now these noodles are inspired by a traditional Japanese dish called zaru soba, which is where you boil buckwheat noodles, or soba noodles, and serve them in little mounds with a dipping sauce or dipping broth, rather than just serving them in a bowl with a broth. The reason I think this dish is so delicious is because it's an utter inversion on the traditional instant noodle.
I have never had these type of instant noodles before, and I've never had this dish before where we're gonna put these in ice water and then dip them. I think I've seen them on the internet though, but I've never tried it myself. So I think this is like a cool instant noodle hack. Okay, next step. My freezer does not have an automatic ice cube maker, so I always have to fill up my own, and I feel like I always forget, and every time I'm like, oh, I need ice. There's never any ice. I'm curious how many of you have a refrigerator that makes ice automatically, because I'm jealous of you. I just feel like that's such a luxury. Like, oh. Also having a washing machine, that's a luxury. That's New York problems though.
Most instant noodles you have with a soup or with a sauce as a dry noodle, whereas this, you literally boil the noodles separately and then just serve them in a delicious cold broth, which makes eating instant noodles in the hot summer months a lot more bearable. I actually have no Asian heritage at all. I just have a great love of food from all cultures, and I've always wanted to try something like this.
It has some clumps in it from the powder of the packet, so I'm gonna strain this because nobody wants that kind of salt bomb in their mouth.
I love the idea of something traditionally served one way, served another, so cold noodles was something that was very interesting to me, and I love them. I think this is a delicious way to eat noodles, especially in the hot months, and I really hope you enjoy it. I hope they taste as good for you as they do for me.
Okay, this one might be a little hard to eat on camera because there's 2 bowls, so I'm gonna have to put them down, but don't make fun of me for my chopstick skills. I'm gonna drop a lot of noodles. I can already feel it's gonna happen. That's too many noodles. That's not enough noodles. Come on, Mama Bear. Okay. How do I... That could have been smoother. That tastes amazing. That tastes amazing. Oh my God, I love this one. I'm going in for a second round already. That does not feel like an instant noodle dish. This feels like some sort of restaurant dish. It's definitely a little bit salty, so you don't want to keep the noodles in there for too long, but that salt factor is perfect for what I've made here. The hondashi is something that I don't use that often, but I happen to have it in my drawers, which I feel like happens a lot on this channel. I'm like, oh, I actually have this already because I've used it once and then now I have it forever. Kind of like the ube coloring that I was like, oh, when am I gonna ever use this again? This is one of those ingredients that I bought. Let's all make bets as to how long this little jar of ube extract will remain in my house. A, forever, B, 12 months to 24 months, and C, I will just forget about it and not realize it's still in my house. But you never know. Someday I might need it again for the show. Everything else I think was pretty basic. The soy sauce, the mirin, the packet powder. Although the packet powder got a little chunky, so I had to strain it, but I think that was like totally fine. Let's go in again. This is a perfect summer dish. Even though we're in winter right now, the coldness of the noodle just feels so good going down your gullet. That's a weird word. I should have said throat. I just wanted to say the word gullet.
Hi, my name is Jeremy. I live in Melbourne, Australia, but I come from a Maltese background. The dip that I'm going to be talking about is called Bigilla, which is mashed beans. It's quite a thick dip made primarily of dried broad beans, garlic, olive oil, and various seasonings or garnishes.
Since these beans needed to soak for 24 hours, I did it last night, and this is where you put the baking soda in these. So now we're gonna drain them and cook them.
It's similar to full medames, which is popular in Middle Eastern cuisine. I like it because of its versatility. It's got a very savoury base and can be made to anyone's liking.
When it comes to parsley, I don't like the stems. With cilantro, like, I don't care. That is the only difference to me between parsley and cilantro. That's my hot take. Also, bay leaves are fake. I think I have one more hot take. Butter. Oh yeah, there's no difference between salted butter and unsalted butter. Come at me. They're gonna come at me.
In Malta, Bigilla is found in most restaurants and cafes, It's also common at parties or whenever guests are coming over. I have lots of happy memories of family gatherings and catching up with everyone over Bigilla and Maltese water biscuits.
It's not that I know what I'm going for, but garlicky. But like, it's just beans, so I actually really like the balsamic vinegar. I don't usually cook with it that much.
Savoury water biscuits are what's most often dipped in Bigilla, but you can also spread it on crostini with other toppings. It's definitely made to share, and in Malta and Maltese families around the world, meals represent social occasions. People will gather long before the meal, have lots of food to share, and stay a while after. So communal foods like Bigilla are a staple. Because of its savoury base, you can add just about any seasonings you like to Bigilla, which is why I think anyone can enjoy it when it's made to their liking.
I feel like I've made maybe 1 or 2 dishes from Malta, and this one is very much up my alley. I love a bean dip. I just also really like beans. Maybe we should do a bean episode. I'm also really excited about this plate. It's made by a ceramicist. Her name on Instagram is Anna Loves Pottery. I'm gonna leave her information in the description. How perfect is this for serving? Got my dip, got my bread, got my little accoutrement over here. Okay, I'm gonna do a dip with my crostini, and I'm gonna add a tomato because I love tomatoes. This is gonna crunch. Yes. There is an unexpected creaminess to this dish, especially because like in that blender, it was not blending. It really kind of stressed me out. God dang it! Also, the spices are all at the top. It's too dry. Oh, I just dropped some. I think it needs more oil. Direct eye contact is important. Did it make you feel safe or very uncomfortable? Leia?
The latter.
I think that I thought that I needed it to be a lot smoother, but ultimately I actually really like it with a little bit of grit to it, so it doesn't feel just like a paste. The topping of this chopped parsley with balsamic vinegar and garlic and some of the spices is fabulous. There is so much brightness to it, a little bit of heat. It's very herbaceous. I think you can taste the parsley in it, but like, as you know, I'm still not convinced, so. But it's got this like tanginess that really kind of blends with the smoothness and softness of the beans. I love this. I think that I've been thinking a lot about what Diana said about the double dip.
Sharing is caring, but cross-contamination is not. Avoid the double dip.
And while I respect what she said, totally. Here's like, what if you dip one time like this, and then the other time with this side? So none of the bite is touching. Is that a double dip? Also, if nobody sees you, is it a double dip? It's not. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I think that if you like hummus, you would really enjoy this dip because it has a lot of the same base flavors of it, but then this topping is what makes it really shine, and it's just really exciting.
Hi everyone, my name is Anna. I live in southern Germany in a small town near Munich. And today I would like to introduce you to avocado quark creme or avocado quark pudding with raspberries. Now, avocado is not a typically German ingredient since it doesn't grow here, and when they started popping up in supermarkets about 20 years ago, people had no idea what to do with them really. They weren't even sure if avocados are a fruit or a vegetable, and they do taste a bit funny if you don't get them perfectly ripe. So it's understandable that people like my mom, for example, don't really like avocados. But we found a very German approach to deal with this, and that is to combine the unfamiliar with very familiar ingredients. In this case, that is quark. Quark is a dairy product, a bit like yogurt, cottage cheese, and it's made with soured milk. It's very tangy, very creamy, and all people in Germany know it. We grow up with it as children. We eat Quark combined with fruit. This dessert was made by an uncle of mine for a family gathering of ours, and we've really enjoyed it, including my mum, who was very hesitant to try anything avocado. The dessert is slightly sweet and tangy and fruity, and it has a slightly grassy note from the avocado, and every spoonful has a little bit of crunch from the almonds. I believe this recipe is for everybody since it is very easy to make. The ingredients are widely available. You can exchange the Quark for Greek yogurt, for example. It is also very great to convince avocado haters to try again. The vibrant color makes it a real eye catcher. So I do hope that you can try out this recipe and experience the sweet side of the avocado. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Anna was wearing avocado earrings, and so I'm wearing my raspberry earrings. So together, we are the dessert. This looks to me like one of those desserts from Grand Budapest Hotel by Wes Anderson. It's so cute. Also, when I said give me an avocado dish, that would surprise me. What? Like, what? This is wild. I'm ready. I'm curious. Oh, it like solidified a little bit. What? This tastes like a cheesecake. I mean, there's cheese in it, but this tastes like a lemony cheesecake. I love it. My mouth is like watering from this. Oh my God. I had a million questions going into that. Number one being, what in the heck is this dish? This is so surprising. You can't taste the avocado in this. It's giving texture, right? That's what it's there to do. Whoa. I was talking smack off camera about the slivered almonds on top, because I'm like, ugh, slivered almonds.
They look like shards of wood.
But they actually give a nice crunch to it because everything is so soft in this. Wow. This, well, Germany. I see what you've done here. You've dazzled me. I like the kind of raspberry coulis that I put on top of it as well. I think it's interesting to see how a recipe develops when it's using a non-native ingredient. Like Anna said, avocados are obviously not traditionally from Germany, and so how are they incorporated into the cuisine there? In a very interesting way. The recipe calls for Quark cheese. In the US, you can find that as farmer's cheese. You could also use thick Greek yogurt, she said, if you couldn't find farmer's cheese. I also feel like in a pinch, ricotta would work because it's got that kind of thick curd-like feeling to it. Don't forget that the recipes are all in the description, and here are 2 other videos for you to continue on your journey of exploring foods around the world. I will see you all in my next episode.